What is a pressure reducing valve for a main water line or a water line inside of a residential home or business? Simply put, a pressure reducing valve takes a high pressure water, reduces it to a low pressure water. The reason one would need a pressure reducing valve, if the pressure continues too high on a residential home, the life expectancy of the hot water heater may be shortened. The pipes may burst, or the irrigation pipes may burst. You may have a pressure reducing valve for the inside of your home. You may have a pressure reducing valve for your irrigation, both or only one. This is a pressure reducing valve. What this does is this is your incoming water pressure, your high side. The average PSI is between 65 and 75 PSI. That is an optimum PSI, in my opinion. Once the pressure comes out of this side after entering through the pressure reducing valve, this would be the low side. So from this side, your pressure is a manageable pressure. The optimum pressure. Now, how much pressure can one get out of this pressure reducing valve? One can get, but the range is between 25 to 75 PSI. 75 being very good. Anything above 75 would be considered high pressure, or over 100 would be extremely high pressure. Anything under 25 or more or less under 50 pounds of pressure, PSI, would be considered very low. So if one had a sprinkler system out in the lawn, they may have to put more zones in to keep the pressure high. So this is a one-way valve. They have an arrow going from the high side, pointing in this direction. So once installed, this valve needs to be installed with the arrow pointing from the high side to the low side. So how do you adjust this valve? Very simply. Take this nut here, loosen this nut up. Hold this nut so it doesn't back all the way out. Once you loosen this nut up, take either a 1/2 inch 9/16, some of them have just a flathead screwdriver. Turn this clockwise to increase the pressure. Again, turn clockwise to increase the pressure. To decrease the pressure, turn counterclockwise. Once we turn clockwise, if we max it all the way out, we will only be able to go with this valve installed to 75 PSI. If we turn counterclockwise, the lowest we could go would be 25, which is very, very low. You would suffer from your water pressure inside of your home. So again, this is a pressure reducing valve, or some plumbers call it a PRV valve. Again, PRV meaning pressure reducing valve. If you have trouble, if you have too much pressure on your house, if you notice your pipes are breaking, if you notice your sprinkler system is breaking, you may want to call a plumber and have one of these installed. At the minimum, have your pressure checked at your home to be certain that your water pressure is in optimum range. And again, the optimum range, in my opinion, would be 65 to 75 PSI. Above 75, we're on the high side. Below 50, we're starting to head towards the low side. If you like this channel, like and subscribe to help the channel. Thank you.